A story of protesters and police.
At the very least, we can have a conversation, can't we?
Horseferry Road in Westminster at 11 this morning. Just Stop Oil campaigners block the street.
Me and my friend are locked onto each other, so this means their protest removal team has to come.
This is called a lock-on. It just makes it a little bit harder for the police to remove us. Our hands are locked together inside this pipe.
Round the corner, the target of the activists, home to right-wing think tanks.
We're doing this because 55 Tufton Street funds people in government who try to increase the use of fossil fuel.
But the roadblock is causing delays and anger.
Those two buses are 100% electric. You understand? I'm not even fuel. There's always interruption in the service. After half an hour, my hours will be finished. And I have to be stuck here. I think they have no other life, just sitting on the street, to be honest.
Hospital there, fire station there, ambulance stations around there. Not just here, it's everywhere.
I completely understand how people can be angry. At the end of the day, these are normal people that are trying to get to work. But unfortunately, the way that it is, these exact people, these working class people, are going to be the people who are going to be hit the most by the effects of climate change.
This is the 25th day of action by Just Stop Oil. So far, the Met Police have arrested 566 people this month, and it looks like there'll be a few more this afternoon.
Time of your arrest is 12:08.
After almost an hour of talking, police start making arrests.
We need to come to a point where we have sufficient evidence to show that it's unreasonable use of the highway, and at that point we then have the offence made out. But until we've got to that point, it's lawful protest and they're allowed to do it.
So if you just sit there and wait for the moment.
But to take them away, the protest release team are called in to unlock them. But the daily protests since the start of the month is taking its toll on police resources.
So in simple numbers, what we're dealing with is an operation so far where we've needed to use about just over 7,000 officer shifts to resource to deal with this activity. So unquestionably this is placing significant additional work into what we need to do. But it's important because we know how frustrated the public of London are becoming with this day in, day out serious disruption.
Julian, you've been released. How do you feel?
I'm rather sad. I was hoping to stay here a bit longer.
Unchained, the 6 protesters blocking the road were arrested.
See you later.
But this was just one incident in a month of planned protests. Just Stop Oil say they'll be back tomorrow. Rags Martel, ITV News, Westminster.